As my painting dries, I thought I would talk to you guys about, and by you guys, I mean me. I am telling me this, myself, The ultimate illusion that we have been taught is the idea of us being separate. The illusion, the belief in the illusion, lie. It's a lie, it's ill. Words are spells. Everything you say, everything you mean when you talk, you're essentially casting spells. You are creating that reality. Whatever you say, whatever you believe in, you are living in that reality. And for most beings, they're still in the illusion of separation. I'm just talking to myself right now. There is no such thing as you and me. I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to me. And vice versa. There is no such thing as you and me. It is I. When I come and see a reflection, I'm not seeing this face. I'm seeing a figure being presented in front of me. I am seeing a figure that is just being projected from my consciousness. Everything is consciousness. When you see your mother, when you see your boyfriend, when you see your friend, your cousin, your dad, they aren't these labels. They are figures, they are projections of the mind. You are my reflection. You are a part of my consciousness. I am part of your consciousness. The fact that I've popped up on your screen and you are watching me right now through the screen at this very moment, mind you, time is also an illusion. There is no such thing as yesterday. It's always today. It's always now. It's present. Everything you are thinking, whether it's the future or the past, it is a thought. It doesn't exist in reality. The only way that you can get out of the programming and the matrix and you live a reality, one that you've literally created. You create your reality. Every moment, every present moment, you are creating your reality. How you do it is by understanding that you are not separate from anything. And when you understand that, and when you understand that everyone is just a projection of your mind, your mom, your boyfriend, your father is just, at the end of the day, those are labels. They are just projections of the mind. You can see them physically because we live in a 3D reality. I'm just looking at myself through a projection. I hope this is making sense. I actually wrote a poem, and I don't like to necessarily overly label my art as a certain meaning, because I do think art is for the imagination. It is for whatever it is meant to be. It can be so fluid in different people's lives, in different people's different realities. And depending on what reality I am living in, you, me, we, I are living in, we can tap into that different meaning, tap into that different feeling. Anyways, this is my poem. Hope you like it. Can I be honest with you? You inspire me to be better. Every time I see you, I see God. How do I tell you this? I know you are special beyond your looks, beyond your smile, beyond your accomplishments. Your heart is pure, painted in gold. You're familiar. I know we've met before, and I know you know. The God I see in you is what you see in me. You are my favorite reflection. You are my peace of mind. The different ways that you can interpret this poem is you could be dedicating it to a lover, you could be dedicating it to a best friend, to a mother, to someone that you truly admire. If I said this poem is about me being I, it's about seeing my reflection and seeing a version that exists within this timeline that is She's living in her truth. I am living in my truth. I am the best version of me. I am the God I see in me. I am God. We are all God. We are all one. There is no God that you look up to in the sky. There is only God. God is you. God is I. God is me. You are me. We are one. This may not be sticking with you at all, but you got to know that you clicked on this video and there's a reason why you are listening to me speak. You made this video. We are one. You are watching a video that you have made, you have projected out, and you are listening to. You understand this information without using your thoughts, listening to these words that you have spoken, that you have manifested. This is the biggest illusion, that we are separate. This whole life, it's been I that's experienced this life. I am a projection of your imagination. This camera is a projection of the imagination. You create your reality. You create your reality every time you allow yourself to overthink, to get your thoughts going, and to let those familiar fears come up, ones that you don't even realize you're doing. But it's a normal process of avoiding certain things in your life. It's certain habits that you've learned because of the fears that you have built. Fear is the foundation of the programming. It is designed to keep all of us, as in I, in check, in line, controllable. When you understand that separation is an illusion, and that all the realities that you're seeing, all the people that you are seeing is a projection of yourself, and that nothing is real. Your fears are not real. That everything is not real. I catch myself as I'm filming this video constantly zoning out, like distracting myself. What is even zoning out? What is even zoning out? It is another distraction. It is keeping you from getting the message across. It is keeping getting this message across into your mind. This message is trying to be received in your inner being, inner knowing. Don't overthink. Don't overcomplicate what is being spoken to you. Every fear that you've had, whether that is showing up online, talking to a camera, uploading that video, that fear, that voice in your head that already rejects even that idea coming up. It's not something that you think about doing because it brings you so much fear. You would never do something like that. Do you ever question why? Why can't you? Where is this fear stemming from? Why is it stopping you from doing it? Question why, especially for the things that we feel called to do, but we never act on it. It's just always a thought. It's always on the vision board. It is something that is never done. There is a fear blocking you from stepping into that reality. It's not hard to get. It's not hard to get. There is something blocking it, and it is a fear. You need to understand where this fear is coming from, the program. Realize that this is a projection of the mind. This is a projection of the mind. It's not a real reality. That fear is not real. You gotta use your discernment. You gotta understand whether this fear holds any weight, whether it is a real threat to your avatar in this reality, or it is just manifested for you not to jump into that timeline that you're meant to be a part of, that is continuously being brought up to your psyche that that is where you need to head. But you're scared to because you have learnt these fears, these illusions that it's not achievable. Back to the illusion of separation. You feel embarrassed, you feel shameful, you feel awkward to do the thing, that the scary thing, the fear, because what someone might think, what someone might say, you allow those fears to amplify other people's projections. Everyone is just a projection of your mind. They are reflecting to you just what's in your mind. You can't predict what's going to happen in life. You can't predict who's going to knock at your door in the next 5 minutes. You can't predict that. But in the present moment, in that present situation, in that present moment of you watching this video, there is information being shared. Everything is information. There is information being shared by a reflection. Everything is a reflection of your consciousness. Anyway, I'm going to conclude this random video by saying that with all that being said, whether or not you understand it yet, you keep listening to this message that has been sent to you. If you feel called to create, create. Don't let that inner program that has been built in your subconscious to win. Don't let those projections of all those fears and all those people that are speaking of your name and talking about you, don't let that program win. Remember who you are. Remember you are God. Remember this is all. We're one. We are one. There is no such thing as separation. There is no such thing as you and I. Do what it is that you feel called to do. Live out the reality that you want to live by knocking down these fears one by one. It is inevitable for you to leap into that timeline, to leap into that reality by continuously facing these fears and continuously breaking these fears and making art and showing up as your true, authentic self. Your reality will have no other choice but to change with that. It's no longer set in that program of fear. It is rewired. Your reality is going to change with that. Anyways, that's all from me. Thank you.